Welcome to Arsenal Studios. This is Learning English with Movies. Today, we're diving into the undead-infested world of 2004's Dawn of the Dead. With intense gore, memorable characters, and relentless tension, Dawn of the Dead became an instant classic, earning praise from critics and fans alike. We'll also practice using stative verbs. If you are new here, the goal of this channel is to help intermediate English language students practice and improve their English skills by using movies as the main topic. If you like our content, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Dawn of the Dead is a 2004 horror film directed by Zack Snyder and written by James Gunn. It is a remake of George A. Romero's 1978 film of the same name and serves as a modern reimagining of the classic zombie apocalypse movie. George A. Romero's Dawn of the Dead stands as a landmark in the horror genre, cementing Romero's reputation as a pioneer of zombie cinema. Landmark: a notable or significant feature, event, or achievement that is historically important or widely recognized. Set against the backdrop of a zombie apocalypse, the film follows a group of survivors who seek refuge in a shopping mall, attempting to fend off hordes of the undead while navigating the complexities of their interpersonal relationships. Hordes: large groups or crowds, often implying disorder or chaos. Zack Snyder, known for his visually striking and intense filmmaking style, brought his unique vision to 2004's Dawn of the Dead. His direction in the film is characterized by fast-paced action sequences, tense atmosphere, and gritty realism. Fast-paced, characterized by a high tempo or quick progression of events. Snyder's use of cinematography and special effects helped to create a sense of dread and urgency throughout the movie, making it a memorable entry in the horror genre. Dread: intense fear or apprehension, often accompanied by a sense of impending doom. James Gunn, who would later gain fame for directing Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy films, as well as the upcoming Superman reboot, penned the screenplay for Dawn of the Dead. Penned: to have written or composed something, typically referring to literature or a written work. Gunn's writing skillfully blends elements of horror, suspense, and dark humor, resulting in a film that not only terrifies audiences, but also offers moments of unexpected levity amidst the chaos of the zombie outbreak. Levity: humor or lightness of manner, especially when inappropriate or in serious situations. The story of Dawn of the Dead follows a group of survivors who seek refuge in a shopping mall as a zombie apocalypse ravages the world. Ravages: severe damage or destruction caused by something, often implying a destructive force. As they barricade themselves inside the mall, they must not only contend with the relentless onslaught of the undead, but also navigate the tensions and conflicts that arise within their group. To barricade: to block or obstruct something, typically using barriers or obstacles. Onslaught: a sudden violent attack or assault, often carried out with great force or intensity. The film received positive reviews from both critics and audiences for its thrilling action sequences, engaging characters, and updated take on the zombie genre. It was praised for its frenetic pace, chilling atmosphere, and effective use of practical effects to bring the zombies to life. Frenetic: frantic or chaotic in action or movement. Army of the Dead is a 2021 zombie heist film directed by Zack Snyder, which can be seen as a spiritual successor to his earlier work. Heist: a robbery or theft, typically involving a large sum of money or valuable items. While the two films are distinct in terms of plot and setting, Army of the Dead carries over thematic elements and stylistic flourishes that pay homage to Snyder's earlier venture into the zombie genre. Venture: an undertaking or project, especially one involving risk or uncertainty. Set in a post-apocalyptic Las Vegas overrun by zombies, the film follows a group of mercenaries led by Scott Ward, portrayed by Dave Bautista, who are tasked with entering the quarantined city to retrieve a massive sum of money from a casino vault before the government nukes the entire area. Nukes: informal shorthand for nuclear weapons, or the act of using them, often referring to atomic bombs. Like its predecessor, the film delves into the dynamics of a group of survivors as they navigate through a world overrun by the undead, facing both external threats and internal conflicts. Overrun: to be overwhelmed or invaded by something, often referring to a large number of people or things. While Army of the Dead stands on its own as a unique entry in the zombie genre, it undoubtedly bears the influence of Dawn of the Dead in its DNA. To bear, to tolerate, endure, or carry a burden or responsibility. Before we continue, I would like to invite you to check out our online course at Thinkific. The Learning English with Movies course was designed for intermediate English language students who love movies and filmmaking. You can practice your English reading and listening skills, learn new key vocabulary and grammar, and confirm your comprehension with fun quizzes. The Learning English with Movies book is also available from Amazon. For more information, as well as fun and useful tips and recommendations, you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Now, let's practice some useful grammar structures. Stative verbs. Stative verbs, also known as state verbs or static verbs, are a category of verbs that describe a state, condition, or situation rather than an action. These verbs typically express thoughts, emotions, senses, possession, or states of being. Unlike dynamic verbs, which denote actions or processes, stative verbs convey a stable or unchanging state. In the context of the movie Dawn of the Dead, stative verbs can be used to describe the character's emotions, perceptions, or states of being amidst the chaos of the zombie apocalypse. Let's explore some examples. Feel. The survivors in Dawn of the Dead may feel fear, panic, or despair as they confront the undead hordes. For example, the characters feel terrified as they barricade themselves inside the mall. Believe. Characters may hold beliefs or opinions about their situation or the nature of the zombie outbreak. For example, some survivors believe that there is no hope for rescue. Own. Stative verbs can be used to indicate possession. For example, the group of survivors own a limited supply of food and supplies. Seem. Stative verbs like seem can express appearance or perception. For example, it seems that the zombies are growing in number outside the mall. Understand. Characters in the film may understand the gravity of their situation or the motivations of others. For example, the survivors understand the importance of working together to survive. Love. Stative verbs can convey emotions such as love or affection. For example, despite the chaos, the characters still love and care for each other. Hate. Conversely, characters may harbor feelings of hatred or animosity towards the zombies or other survivors. For example, some survivors hate the zombies for what they have done to their world. Stative verbs help to convey the psychological and emotional states of the characters in Dawn of the Dead, adding depth and complexity to their experiences in the face of the zombie apocalypse. Through these verbs, viewers gain insight into the characters' inner thoughts, feelings, and perceptions as they navigate the terrifying world around them. Thanks for watching. Have you seen Dawn of the Dead? What's your favorite zombie movie? Would you like to see more Army of the Dead films? Write down your thoughts in the comments below.